We got the Easter Bunny. There she is. Yeah. Hello. Glad to see you.
Tell
Where are you
us your
coming
name,
in?
Easter Bunny.
I don't see the bunny. Who's Easter Bunny?
Yeah.
We
Feel
don't.
free to
like-
unmute yourself. You're on mute right now.
Can you push unmute?
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, there you are.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's for the grandkids.
I
Oh,
love it.
so sweet.
Oh, Valerie, hello.
Oh, I need to maybe go in another room
Awesome.
here.
That's Valerie. She's from one of my networking groups.
Yes. Yeah.
Glad you could hop on.
Yeah. Hi, Valerie. Welcome.
Welcome,
I'm so
welcome.
excited that she's here with us.
Yes. It's gonna be a good day.
Hey,
Frida,
Frida. Nice to see you.
Amy, hello. Liz, hello. Drive safely. Love the purple. Awesome. We'll give another minute and then we'll get started. But welcome, guys. Thanks for spending your Thursday night with us.
Okay.
Hope you have a good weekend planned ahead. Any Easter plans? And well, obviously Valerie's got Easter plans. She's ready.
Yeah, in fact, they've started already.
Oh man.
Well, James, I have to tell you that I'm in Texas right now.
Really? Oh.
My daughter got married and yeah.
Wow.
So she got married to a Navy sailor, husband of
Ah.
foreman, and he is based in Las Vegas. So we came and spend Easter with him, and
Aw.
I'm with you at the same time.
Oh, well, thanks for spending it with us
Yes,
as well.
yes,
So
yes, I am.
appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Della, I'm gonna have you do the honors today of doing the giveaway. Sound good?
Okay. Sound
Yeah.
good.
So
I have
you
little
get to
tickets
choose.
here, putting our guest names.
Oh,
I have our guest names in there.
perfect.
Who is who is Samsung SM?
I think that is
Probably me. It's
Irene.
probably me. No,
Oh, that's
it's me.
Irene's? Oh,
There
okay.
she is.
Oh,
Irene. Okay. Does
Okay.
mine say Rita?
Yeah, yours says Rita.
Okay.
There we go.
That's Irene.
Awesome. What's up, James? Miriam, hello. Donna, hello.
Hey, Donna.
Amy, where are you coming in from?
Texas.
Where was it?
Texas.
Hi,
Oh,
everyone.
you're in Texas. Oh,
Amy's
nice.
my daughter.
Oh, wow. Aw. Hi.
Okay, well then
Oh, glad you could join us. Which city in Texas, Amy?
it's the same thing we
Yeah.
do. I mean, I do.
Denton.
Okay. I don't know where that is, but I will find out where that is.
It's about 30 minutes from Dallas.
Oh, got it. Okay. Well, we're going to be in Dallas in September. So we're going to party it
yes,
up.
we are.
Yes. Yes,
In
yes.
fact, James, Diane and I plan to go to Diane's home 2 days prior,
Yeah.
and we're going to do drop talk before PXP.
Wow.
So my question to you is, yes, what if, not if, what are we going to do with the people we get at that drop talk in Texas prior to PXP? Would there be a chance that they would be able to get a PXP guest ticket or something? Or
I don't know about
We
that,
will.
but I'm sure if they want to go, we'll all figure out a way to get them there.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
They absolutely need to go. Sweet. Okay.
Hi, Liz.
I got one more coming on right now.
Oh, perfect.
I have
Okay.
a couple more said they would, but I haven't seen them yet. So we'll see.
They're slacking. What's up with that?
I'm sending them texts. I'm
Come
sending them
on.
texts.
They're missing
Yeah,
out.
I have more people that were supposed to be on too,
No
but you
worries.
know, that is what it is. Oh, you
No
look so
worries.
cute, Valerie, with your
Oh,
funny ears.
I love Valerie.
I had a timer set, or I had an alarm set, so I wouldn't forget. So I
Oh.
didn't really get a chance to prep or put on makeup. So I guess the bunny
Well,
ears will distract
perfect.
you.
You're in the right place.
Okay, good.
Perfect.
Hey,
Welcome.
James.
Perfect.
Who is
Perfect.
our Google Pixel 7? What's your name, sister? Feel free to unmute yourself. You're on mute right
Can you
now.
unmute yourself? If not, I can tell him who you are. This is Jayla.
Jayla? Hey,
Jayla's
Jayla.
coming from South Carolina.
Hey.
Mm.
There you are. Thanks for
Oh.
joining us. It's kind of late over there for you.
It is.
There she is.
Appreciate you.
Thank
All
you
right.
for inviting me.
Of course. Thanks for being on. And we see
Thank you, Jayla.
another Samsung crawling through the dark. No, there's some light.
Hello, how's it going?
What's your name, my man?
Oh,
Ricky Dugan? Hi, Della.
hi, sweetheart.
Sorry I'm
This
late,
is
guys.
Ricky.
Ricky?
Yeah,
What's up, Ricky? It's
how's
a
it
good
going?
name. It's going
Thank you.
good. Thanks for joining
Awesome.
us.
Of course.
He's a young, I gotta tell you about this young man. He inspires me. He's only, I believe, 20, and I know I'm gonna embarrass him. Oh, well, that's what mamas and grandmas do. But he's an
Right.
entrepreneur, a young entrepreneur, and he's from one of our networking, and a young man that is striving to find his niche,
Let's
yes,
go.
per se.
Let's
Hey.
go. Well, I was 19 when I first got started in business. I didn't know anything about anything. So that's a good age to get exposed and to go. But I will say you have more facial hair than I will ever grow my entire life with. One day.
That's funny.
One day. I know, goals. I need to borrow from Eric Minter. Seriously. Awesome. Well, Della, what do you think about us starting?
I think that would be fine. Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Well, why don't
Can
you
we-
intro and you kick it off?
Okay. Can we open in prayer real quick? Everybody, is everybody okay with that?
Sure.
Father God, we just thank you for this evening. We thank you for each other, Lord. We ask that you just help us get wisdom and discernment, Father, and lead us where you want us to be in this life, Lord. Direct us, Father God. Give us the courage and wisdom to do the things that you want us to do, Lord. And we're thankful for this call, and so thankful for James. So I will just say, Amen.
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 You can tell I'm a little nervous. This is my first really Zoom call here. I want to thank you all for getting on board here with us. First time for everything is kind of nerve-wracking, but I feel confident and inspired by our leader, James Zing. He's, you're going to have to give your title because he's way up there. But we are so lucky because he's right like 2 steps up from me, and he's a great mentor and a great encourager. And I want to thank my team for being here tonight. We've been working, I guess I want to say, been working the business really about 6 months, because when I first started, I didn't want this business at all. In fact, I said, I'm not doing the business. I just wanted to get the drops, and I want to get them free. So the way you get them free is people watch you lose weight, they buy, and now I'm getting my drops for free, and I'm actually averaging, I don't know, can I say what I'm averaging in pay? Is it legal? Well, okay, James goes, I don't know. Okay, so I'm averaging about $500 a month. So for this 78-year-old lady that's on Social Security only, that is helping.
Very good.
Oh, thank you, Valerie. Thank you. You know, what excites me most, and I tell you, Valerie, at our networking meetings, what excites me most are the testimonies that you're going to hear here today. Some of these men and women that just have some fantastic testimonies. What it's doing to our bodies. I mean, you all know, I'm going to say it. My birthday's Saturday. I'm going to be 78. That's 2 years away from 80. I never thought I would be in this kind of condition and this inspired at this age. And I know it has to do with the drops. So thank you all for being on here. Thank you, James, for your motivation and your encouragement, and all my friends and my networking friends as well for being here tonight. Thank you. And my sisters, yes, camp for your family.
Welcome. Thank you so much, Adela. We are so proud of you. Who here is inspired by Adela? Come on.
Yes.
78 young. My goodness. And that's a life-changing transformation. So we're going to talk about a lot of cool things today. So thanks to the honor. Eric, thanks for joining us too. And we also got,
yes.
he's hosting for us, Mr. James Laponzi. We have a great community here, so it's grateful to see you. But you're here, not for me. You're here because you might have heard that about these drops, perhaps, or maybe you've heard that you might be able to win a set of these drops. In fact, today, somebody is going to leave here with this. I know the question is,
I have
who?
tickets.
Yes. So we'll see by the end of this. It'll be a lot of fun. But we're going to talk about why this is going viral, why it's so exciting and everything. And I'll start with this. It all starts with, well, what problems are we trying to solve? So I'll share my screen on this. But I'm curious, out of these symptoms, Does anyone here struggle with any of them? Mood swings, headaches, night sweats, cravings? How about weight gain in places you don't want? How about insomnia, fatigue, hot flashes, all of that? And all of these, I think all of us have experienced in one shape or form. But the key is this is when you understand that the root of all of this cause is actually because of hormone imbalance, then you realize that if you know the problem, then we can find a way to go for the solution there. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how you too can balance your hormones and be feeling way better, lose weight, feel energetic, thrive, basically be like Adela Sanchez. That's the goal right now, So we're going to talk about that, how this all works. I got introduced to the drops, gosh, back in 2012. So they've been on the market for a long time, guys. This is not like a, gone by night type of thing. It's sold over 1 million sets. But when I first saw it, probably like you, I was very skeptical. Who here has ever tried another health program? You bought another product and it promised you the world and it didn't work. Right? And you're like, I don't know. This is expensive fake stuff, right? So when I heard about these drops, I'm like, I looked at the science, I looked at the clinical trials. I'm very skeptical, but I decided there's nothing to lose but wait, right? So gave it a shot. And I purposely didn't exercise for that time. And in 40 days, I lost 25 pounds, actually. I got a 6-pack. I was able to get that body fat down, and it changed my cravings. I'm Chinese, if you couldn't tell. So you see rice all the time. I'm also a chocoholic. Anyone here like chocolate like me? Yeah, I know Valerie's like, we're gonna have some Easter egg chocolates after this, So it was crazy because I stopped craving that. I stopped eating rice. Like I literally don't eat rice. My parents thought it was ridiculous, but now they don't eat as much rice as well too. It's because the body is getting balanced. And after that, for the last 13 years, we've transformed people around the world with these amazing programs. And truly, I've still not yet seen anything better than this. All right. So the partner company is called Partner Co. We have many different brands that are out there, many different products. We're going to focus on one in particular today, though. And they're safe. So don't worry. There's no contraindications with any medications. These are doctor approved. There's clinical trials. Like there's a lot of tests. So this isn't just your random supplement on the supermarket. This is something that has a lot of research behind it. And people, when they use them, they feel really good. So what are the drops? Really simple. They're 2 droppers. You put them on your tongue 3 times a day. They're 100% homeopathic and natural. There's no weird stuff in it. It doesn't make you feel jittery. It doesn't speed up your heart rate. You're not going to sweat like crazy, like none of that stuff. But the ingredients help you to balance 4 hormones. Insulin. Does anyone know insulin? You've heard of that, right? Maybe some of us are dealing with insulin resistance or maybe type 2 diabetes, or somebody. So we're talking about insulin. We're talking about cortisol. That's known as the stress hormone. Has anyone been a little bit stressed this year at some point? Like a lot going on. So we're going to balance that out. And ghrelin and leptin, these are appetite hormones. When those get balanced, everything else starts to get better. You start feeling better. Your mood gets better. Your cravings go down. Your digestion gets better. And you also are able to, get this, double your weight loss. In the clinical trial, people that use the drops with what we know to do, we all know what to do, right? Like eat better, exercise, sleep, drink water, duh. But what happens when you do that and it doesn't work, right? Well, when you use this, it addresses the base reasons and then you double the results. And that's why people are loving these like crazy. So don't take my word for it. Today, we got a lot of amazing friends that I brought to the table, and they're going to share with you exactly what their experiences have been. But we've helped all different types of backgrounds. Like pretty much, I don't really know of anyone that can't benefit from any type of capacity, So let's go through a couple of these stories here. And the first person we bring up is our good friend, Sherry, Miss Sherry Salazar. Tell us about what you were experiencing back here and then what happened.
So before I even ever heard about the drops, I was really I'm 60 years old, and I was experiencing all the menopause symptoms. I was experiencing the night sweats, the hot flashes daily, mood swings, weight gain, uncontrollable weight gain. That was the weirdest part for me. It was just like all of a sudden weight started piling on. Terrible sleep. I started losing my hair, no energy. And then Donna and Della introduced me to those drops, and all I wanted to do was just try the drops. I really wanted just to try the drops. I had nothing to do with the business. And then all of a sudden, my energy started picking up. I lost 25 pounds just right, not within the first 3 months or so, 4 months, I lost 25 pounds. I went down 5 clothes sizes from a size 14 to a size 6 in my pants. It was crazy. No more hot flashes, no more night sweats, no more insomnia, no more foggy brain, and so much more energetic. I feel half my age. I feel back like I did when I was in my 30s. And so I started a couple months ago. I really started getting into it and going, I'm going to share this with people because if it can help me, and I have no experience with network marketing or partnership marketing or anything like that, but I tell you what, everybody needs this. Anybody who's experiencing these symptoms needs to be balanced. And I love what's happened in my life, and all the people I've been able to help are having great results.
Gosh, did you say you're 60?
I'm 60.
How is that possible?
My
Man,
mom doesn't believe it either.
wow. Well, you don't just feel half your age, you look half your age.
Oh,
So
thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Sharon, we're so proud of you. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
your inspiration. And so
Absolutely.
many people are going through that. Who here knows someone that they're going through menopause? Those are like not fun days, right? So it's very, very effective for those times. On the flip side, I'd also love to bring up our good friend, Miss Diane with one N. Now I know today. Diane's back in Texas. This is incredible, Diane. I'm going to mute you real quick. See if you can unmute right there. You've had quite the experience on these drops. So I'm curious, what were you thinking? Like, what were some of your challenges before you started the drops?
Well, mainly just the weight, my knees, a lot of pain in my knees, my back, a lot of problems with my knees. They were really bothering me. A lot of hot flashes. And like Adela, I wanted to try the drops and not do anything with them, but just try them. I started October 28th, and between there and Christmas, about 8 weeks, I lost 20 pounds.
Wow.
And then I decided on Christmas Eve to go off the diet. I took the drops. I didn't stop the drops because I wanted to enjoy all the Christmas foods. So I did. I went off my diet until January 28th. On January 28th, I got back on the scale and I had not gained a pound over Christmas. I ate whatever I wanted, yams, I mean, you name it. I don't know how many batches of pecan pralines I made, and I didn't gain a pound. So to me, it's the cravings really that, because I do income taxes and my nighttime, like 1 and 2 in the morning, is when I get really hungry. And it was always something salty with lots of cheese on it. And since I started the drops, I don't crave it. But the most exciting thing to me, I got to tell you, I was in California, and during Easter, the grocery stores have the best cheap chocolate covered marshmallows. And that was always my go-to at Easter. I would take like 10 packs of them, put them in the freezer, and eat them frozen. And I went to California this time. I was at the grocery store 4 times and never even wanted a chocolate covered marshmallow. So to me, that's amazing.
Wow.
To be able to get rid of those cravings.
Who is this woman, Diane? Do you recognize her?
No.
Wow. Congratulations. 20
you.
pounds in 8 weeks. That's incredible. But it's not just like willpower. I call it liquid discipline because it really helps with the cravings, right? Because we all know chocolate covered marshmallows, while they taste amazing, are probably not the best for us. You can try as hard as you might, but I just love that this makes it simple. So huge. My gosh.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Absolutely. We just have so many amazing stories. Next up, I also want to share another incredible story, but we got Miss Adriana here. Adriana, when I met you in San Diego, you came to an event. This was end of last year, something like that. You were in a completely different health state. So, Adriana, at that time, what were some of the things that you were struggling with in your health?
Hi, everybody. Muchas gracias por los que entraron en español. Thank you so much. Well, To begin, I have something that calls joint deterioration. I have facial plantitis, tendonitis, and the worst part is the fibromyalgia. And on top of that, everything, I'm obese. I was borderline diabetic, and they pronounced me diabetic. And they start giving me metformin. They start giving me this Ozempic. And I say no to those things because I read about it, and your muscular, muscular thing, you can look like a skeleton if you do that. They can kill your pancreas, your liver, your kidneys. And I got to a point that I say, no, this is it. I cannot continue like that. My husband on the other side, Paul, he lost 2 toes due to his diabetics. He has cholesterol, high blood pressure. And the worst part is that right 2 weeks after we start, no, before we start, 2 weeks before we start, or 3, he started getting his eye vision. His eye start drooping inwards, and I start having double vision. And you can tell that he was like, something was wrong. And 2 weeks within the drops, and I'm not lying to you, I put my hands in the Bible, his eye vision got corrected. He stopped using the patch in his eye. His sugar started getting on control. When you have a person that's that sick in the family like him, and you think like, are you gonna lose that person? You're gonna try anything and everything that's in the world to offer you. And in this case, partner called the drops and the sugar stop and the Nomi, no, the
Yeah.
Nomi, the juice, something that bring also a lot of like salt and pepper into our personal intimate relationship. The new, it just has changed our life.
Come on.
It has changed our life. And myself, I feel more focused. I think I lost already, since that picture, I lost already another 3 pounds, almost 28 pounds. I met you in December 30th, I think it was the meeting. My husband, we saw each other, Peter Hall, after the meeting, and one of the personal drop calls in Panera, and he actually gave to my husband the first set of drops because we didn't come with any money at the time. And then Adelita helped me. So both of us, we started January 15. And life has changed tremendously. I wish I can yell it to the world, but little by little, people is going to see more changes on me. I notice right now on the camera, my face is more slimmer.
Yes.
I can wear size, I was size in the blouses 2XL. And I have clothing in my closet has probably from size 22, size 3X, 2X, XL, and now, pants, I was 22, then 20, then 18. And right now, I went to Costco and I don't know if you guys can see me, I'm too excited. No, you can't. Well, I got shorts. I never wear shorts before. I'm very, I'm very weird about wearing shorts, but I got my shorts size extra large. And this, I have it in my closet since I was working at Wells Fargo, and I couldn't wear anymore because everything was tying here. I started using Advantage, and that moved my plato, how do you call it? Plato?
Yeah,
like
plateau.
when you get, yeah. And I don't know, I'm just very excited. I want to tell everyone about my changes in my life. And today I need to share this. A lady from Costco, I don't know if she's able to get in. A lady from Costco, her name is Gail. She's 70 years old. She met me when I moved to Riverside County 4 years ago. She's seen my changes. She sells vitamins. She's a rep for vitamins in Costco. And the other day, I haven't seen her because she had her back was a surgery, or her hip, and she saw me without using the electric scooter. She saw me walking with my heels. She saw me with pants and, like, here's my husband, with pants and stuff. And I don't know, I just, she was excited, and she told me, I want to know what you're doing. And she was happy. She even followed me around the store. She was telling everybody, something happened to me. And, and then today, yesterday, my son-in-law, he saw me and he said, oh my God, you've been losing a lot of weight. And I'm like, yes, you need to try the product. So this is my story. And I just I want to say thank you to whoever came, and I see few people that probably speak Spanish only, but I want to tell them muchas gracias por venir, y vamos a traducir esto en español. Les vamos a invitar en español. We're going to do a bilingual one, right?
Gosh, yes. So beautiful. I'm not crying. You're crying. That is miraculous.
I know. Here's Paul. You guys can see whoever saw him with his side twist. Is no more.
Yeah, how are you guys?
Yeah.
Super proud of the both of you two. Are you purposely matching, by the way?
Yes, we always do.
We always do.
Oh, that is so cute. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, you guys are adorable.
We need to start matching with partner code Bling Bling.
There we go. 100%.
I want to put partner code like Cherie, and then the skinny drops on the back.
Yes. Well, we are so proud of the both of you two. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, and I made my first $200.
Yeah. Come on. Winning
yes,
everywhere.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So proud. The story is going to continue, but that's what this is all about. Congratulations on saying yes to yourself, and look at what's happened there. So Adriana, Paul, thank you so much for sharing that. Absolutely beautiful. So guys, we just have so many different parts of these stories. And by the way, this doesn't only work for ladies. This also works for men. So we got Eric Minter here. Mr. Eric, when I saw this photo, I just can't believe it, because I see you almost every day, and I just don't recognize you. But who was the Eric before? What were you going through, man?
I barely recognizing myself. In fact, that's how this all started. We had gone to a wedding last August, and we were looking at pictures that evening on the camera, and I was going through a picture, and I looked, and it's like, who is that? I did not recognize myself. And it just really broke my heart. I thought, I'm officially old, I'm officially fat, I'm officially broke. And anyway, long story short, I was skeptical, tried everything. I got on the drops, and instantly, I mean, within 24 hours, felt a complete control of the cravings. I mean, literally 24 hours. I had taken the drops 3 times, and it was under control. So I dropped 3 pounds my first 2 days. I thought, I'm a skeptic. I'm like, this is water weight. It's going to come back. Well, it didn't, and it continued to go down, and it was pretty steady. As long as I was doing what I was supposed to do, it was pretty steady. But I lost, it was 14 pounds in 21 days. It was 29 pounds in 60 days. And then we started our 28-day body balancing challenge with the company. And in that next 28 days, it was 17.6 pounds that I lost. So anyway, I just got on the scale this morning. I did drop 1 more pound, so I'm down to 56 pounds lost. So I don't know what the finish number is going to be, but it's every day getting better and better. As well as the blood pressure, cholesterol, triglycerides, everything is normal again. I guess my wife would say one of the best things is that she says I don't snore anymore. So that's worth $1,000 right there. So there may have been a touch of sleep apnea. I've never been diagnosed with it, but it has been life-changing. Just our own personal health story has been amazing.
Absolutely. Hold up. My dog is saying hello. Let me grab her real quick. Okay. Come here. If you want to say, I'm so proud of you, Eric. I'm so proud. Little Coco. She needs some drops to help her chill.
This is a Lhasa Apso?
Maltese. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, Maltese.
Awesome.
Eric, that is phenomenal, man. Wow. And by the way, Eric won. There was a company challenge, and you won some cash monies. You were on stage and just inspiring everybody. Like, That is amazing. But the snoring's a big thing. Who here knows somebody that has sleep apnea or they have snoring issues or all that, right? That's really serious. And a lot of the biggest things you can do is to balance your body, lose some weight. And that's exactly what you did, man. Eric, thanks so much. So appreciate you coming on. And
Thank you.
Wow.
And Adela, you didn't tell me I was going to cry. We'll take up arms later.
Oh my gosh.
I'm in
Speaking of
trouble.
Adela, you got to talk to us about this young lady. I mean, who's this glam mom? Come on.
Oh
What was
my
your
gosh,
experience?
look at that other picture, that picture in the black. Yeah. Well, I got to tell my story a little bit, okay? The last 30 years, I've had a hard time losing weight. It's always been up and down. And then, life happens, a lot of things happen, and most of you know it. I lost my son, Rick, 5.5 years ago. And he was 54 years old. But the good thing is, I know he knows the Lord, and I do have a peace because I know what better arms would he be in but Jesus' arms. But there is still a hole in my heart. And while he was going through the cancer, I was in a jewelry company. I have to say, I just feel I have to share this. I was already in another company selling jewelry, and he was getting sick with the cancer. And I said, I'm quitting. And he said, Mom, don't quit. You're good at that stuff. Don't quit, Mom. All my life, I've done direct sales, party plan, Princess House, won trips around the world, did all kinds of things. And he saw me, and it was, I would really believe it was inspiration to my kids as well. Even my son, Alex, will compliment me now. And anyway, so he passed December 1st, 2019. And I was just sitting around doing nothing. And then the drops came in my life. And I thought, okay, these drops are just going to help me lose weight. Well, it's done more than that. I'm alive again. I feel like I was in the 70s and 80s again while I was in my youth doing my business. I'm doing business again the same way I did back then. But like I said earlier, what's touching me more than anything is how we're touching people's lives. We have this company has a lot of heart. We have what we call IPA calls, income producing calls, that we get on in the morning. If you can't get on it, you can listen to replays. And when you hear people's stories and you see what's happening, we just need to share more of that. And God has us, and He's wanting to use each and every one of us. And so I feel alive again. I feel like, okay, I'm 2 years away from 80, which is hard to believe. But I see me here, up until 98, maybe even 100, who knows? God knows. But I know that we have to do His work, His love, and sharing what's good, because there's so much negative and bad out there. And I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I wish I could, my computer went out on me because I wanted to try and type, and thank you all so much for getting on this call. But I'm telling you, this company is um, far best, the best one I've ever been in, because they love us, they teach us. If you're willing to be coachable, right, James? Coachable, and sometimes I'll ask James, how do I do this? And he goes, well, go to Google. And I go, oh my God, he's going to stretch me. But that's what it's all about. And to keep our minds alert, especially if we're seniors, to keep our minds alert, I think it's important. And giving and sharing, I think, is very important. I'm so grateful for all of you, for my team and our team. And, it takes a village. And that's what we are. All of us here in Partner Co. And I want to thank all the guests for being here tonight. Oh my gosh. Thank you for being on our first Zoom call, our
Wow.
first team Zoom call.
My gosh, Adela, what an inspiration. Seriously. And that's really what living is all about. It's about, there is no such thing as retirement in the Bible, by the way. Like that
Oh my gosh.
right?
That's exactly what Rick would say to me. Rick would say, Mama, it doesn't say anything about retiring in the Bible.
Yeah.
So you just confirmed that. See there, Rick?
Wow.
I'm listening.
Wow.
Yes. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
Because that's what living's about. Right? It's about continuing to dream, continuing to serve, continuing to better yourself. And that's literally what you're doing, Adela. So like you're on my vision board, you're on all of our vision boards. It's like that's how we should feel, right? You know, I think I'm like, if I am not 78 and I'm not feeling as vibrant as Adela is, I got some work to do on me. You know, I need to go take what she's doing, you know? So we are so proud of you. We're so thankful. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your yes, because without you, we wouldn't be doing this right now. Seriously. So awesome, awesome, awesome. So you're probably wondering at this point, you're like, well, how do I get the end? Happy early birthday. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Happy early birthday. So you can get started with the drops a couple of different ways, and you can shop smarter, save some money. One set of these 1 month supplies around 200 out the door, but you can save. If you know somebody here, go back to your friend and they can probably save you 40, 50 bucks for a box of drops. I would say they're not cheap, but they're worth it. They're premium grade products without the premium price. And one thing my mentor said was this is the most expensive product is the one that doesn't work, right? Who here, once again, have used something and it just did not work? So this will, it's absolutely incredible. One other thing you might consider, you can actually save like an extra $30 per box simply by getting a 4-pack of this.
Yes.
You know, so if you buy a couple of them at a time, you can save even more as well. Drops it down to like 125 per box rather than like 200, you know? So if that's something interesting you, and I will say, everyone's story that you heard, it wasn't a 1 month thing. You heard Eric's story, right? This month and that month and that month. Adela, Adriana, Sherry, like every single one of them, it was multiple months. The honest truth is, our bodies didn't get to where they are overnight. So it's not going to be overnight that it gets to where we want to go as well too, to balance it out. We've seen our clients that use this for 90 days. So 3 boxes at least, they're able to get the best results. So I'd encourage you, try at least that one as well too. But there's another cool thing here. You heard how Cher was talking about this, how Adele was talking about this, because if there is a way to get them paid for, who here wouldn't mind that as well? It's like, well, why not? It's really simple. You can partner with a company with a $30 membership. You get wholesale pricing. And when you share, you can earn. In fact, if you get a 4-pack as a partner, each box of drops goes down to like $93. You share them. And if you share 3, you get enough to get yours paid for. I know. So, and it's not tough because there's so many people in the world looking for what it is that we have. And if you're wondering, you're like, I don't know if I can do that. We actually make it really easy for you because we give you really simple ways to promote this. All right. Where you don't feel salesy, you don't feel annoying. We literally give you before and after photos. We give you things to post on Facebook. We teach you exactly what to say. Well, we don't even teach you. We just give it to you. So you just press a button and then you're just able to have that experience. I know. And you can get up to a very good point here. So we will help you and this will start to then duplicate. All right. To the point where Adele is really, really humble. She's making good money for what she's looking for. But also Adela, one of the big driving forces for you was to be able to travel, to be able to earn and do all these things.
Yes.
You're this close to doing something. Tell us about what you're about to earn.
Oh my gosh. Well, I really should go back in my back office and might have already done it. But James, our leadership here has put a trip to Punta Cana in Dominican Republic at a resort. And I thought, boy, that'd be really nice to win. Anyway, it's like my old days when I was winning the trips to Paris and Spain and all that. It's like, you know what? I'm doing this. I don't know how, but I'm doing this. And this week, I will have my 3rd week qualification to win the trip to Punta Cana. Yes. In fact, hopefully by tomorrow, I'm like 80 points away. So I know it's there.
Come on.
Yes. I mean, yeah, it's there. I mean, what other job can you have where you're in a job and you're getting paid hourly or whatever, and then they say, oh, you've been doing this for like 6 months and we're going to give you a trip to Punta Cana? I don't think so, right? So it's kind of neat that and I don't know if you said this, James, but there is a system which we're all learning, social media, but we all do it differently. I do a lot of networking, which I absolutely love. I think you got to be personal. You know what, people, we're not selling these products. We're sharing them. Remember that we're sharing them. We're sharing what it's doing for our lives. Just like you share a good movie or a good meal. Okay. Don't think of yourself as a salesperson because you're not. You're sharing something good.
So absolutely true. Adela, huge congratulations. You're going to be joining someone like Eric Minter, who also qualified.
Eric, yes.
It's so much fun. I think the favorite part that I have is the community. Can we all agree the world's a little negative and stressful sometimes, right? What you'll
Yes.
find here is a tribe. You'll find a community. You'll find people that actually like you, actually love you, want to support you, super friendly. And we just want to see everyone become their absolute best, you know, whether that's 500 a month, 5,000 a month or more. If you have more, we have systems in place where if you want, we can go more as well too. I've been launching a team in Australia. There was a teammate we just helped, ran the system. She's high ambition, doing a lot of cool things. In 2 days, got to the top 1% actually. And it's probably almost at the 6-figure level in just a couple of days. So there's people that do all different types of things, right? It's all there for you. What matters the most is what do you want, right? What do you want? And that's the way that I like to end this, because what we're here for is you. And then we'll do our drawing in just a bit. But what are you here for? Do you have some wellness goals? Maybe you're looking like Adriana and Paul, and they were struggling. They were dealing with diabetes. They were dealing with struggles. And like, I don't know if something can change. If you're looking for a health solution, definitely try the drops. I'd consider at least the 4-pack. Like, get a nice savings on that. Maybe you're the type of person where you're the type that you know that if you find something good, you're going to talk about it. Is anyone here like that? You naturally talk about things. You share things that you love anyway. You might consider being a partner, and you can even get your drops paid for that way and get a little bit discount as well. And maybe some of you are like Adela, and you're looking for the next adventure. Maybe you're at a job that you don't like. Maybe you're looking at retirement and you're like, I don't know if I have enough. Maybe you just want something more for you. You have this ambition, this fire, you know, that's not done yet. Well, we'd love to welcome you here as well too, because we are on a mission to be able to bring prosperity and health to the entire world through this amazing vehicle, through these amazing products, through this amazing community. So whatever that it is, after this, get back to your friend that connected you with this and talk about next steps for you. We'd love to absolutely help you. Get any questions answered. If you want to talk, we can absolutely talk as well too if you have anything else as well. But with that said, Adela, I'm going to pass it to you because we have somebody that's about to win this free set of bra.
I have all their names on these little tickets right here. So
man,
mixed up. Who feels lucky?
Man.
Who feels lucky? Who's going to win?
Me.
Okay. The winner is Christine.
Woo!
Christine.
Christine.
Come on, Christine. Christine, mute yourself.
There we go.
There you go.
That's exciting.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Christine, I'm curious. Well, welcome. Congratulations. What got you most excited about the drops?
Oh, I've been watching Adela and her shrinking body because I'm a seamstress and I've been taking her clothes in. So we have a goal that she's working for what, in 8 weeks?
Yes.
6 weeks?
Yes.
Wow.
So I'm watching her
It's amazing.
dwindle. But I mean, I personally have 7 different comorbidities that I'm fighting with. So
wow.
There's things that this would help me get on, because right now I don't have the funds to do that. But getting started with a free set is really awesome.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
Oh, we're so proud of you. Come on. I already know you're going to have your transformation story, Christine.
And Christine is one of my GSFE sisters, Global Society. Okay. And oh my God, she's the best singer in the world. I just have to tell you that.
Wow. All right. Well, when you have your incredible transformation, we're going to put you on stage. We're going to have you sing, and you're going to be a complete transformed inside and out. Congratulations, Christine. Grateful for your friendship with Adela, and grateful that you said yes today as well too. Absolutely well deserved.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, hey everybody. I hope you guys got a lot of value today. Thank you for all of our amazing speakers for sharing your time and your value today. Get back to your friend that connected here for next steps, like in whatever that is. We'd love to help you. We'd love to support you. And Adela, thanks again for putting together this call. It's an absolute honor. Any last words from you, Adela?
Yes. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you everybody for getting on this call. It's good practice for me.
Very good.
Not bad for Zoom.
For all of us, yes.
Right. James.
Oh, and yes, Adriana, we're going to do something.
Okay, thank you.
You lead us.
Okay, so before anything, quiero decir algo en español. Tengo a mi hermana, my sister Almita is with us. My best friend Miriam is with us. My nephew, which is only 18 years old, está con nosotros. Y otras personas que no reconozco su login, pero sé que está con nosotros desde México.
Wonderful.
Sí. Yo quiero decirte, Adelita, I want to tell you
I can
that,
understand.
yeah, but the rest they need to
Oh,
understand.
that's right.
So, Adelita, I want to tell you that before anything, thank you for trusting me. Thank you for trust in my capacity and be patient with me and my husband. And thank you for allowing me to dream again. Thank you for allowing me to find hope. And before anything, I want to say happy birthday to you.
Oh,
It's
thank you.
Saturday. And we all gonna sing at the time of 3. 1,
Oh my
2,
gosh.
3.
Happy birthday
to
to you.
Cha cha cha.
Happy
Birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
Hey,
you.
Ricky.
Cha.
Happy birthday, dear Della.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
Lisa
you.
and Melissa, hello.
Love you so
Love
much.
you.
Oh my
We love
gosh.
you,
Such an
Adela.
example for everybody.
Thank you, everybody. I love you all. Thank you for your love and your support. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, you are a big instrument of God.
I
Amen.
hope so.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you for everything, James.
Yeah, absolutely. Good night, guys. Happy
Good
Easter.
night, James. Thank you,
Happy
everybody.
Easter, everybody.
Good night,
Oh,
everybody.
yes.
Thank
Have
you
a
for
Good night.
blessed
coming.
Happy
Easter.
Easter.
Now I say